Alright everybody, getting into these commendations here, I have made the mistake of recording 3 of them and not recording my game audio, so I'm going to go through them with you all again, just to show you all how to do them. I won't get them myself, but you will, rest assured. Our first commendation goes hand in hand with the second one that I did, and I'm going to show you, and those two are a fine catch and a hearty meal. These ones are super easy. To get a fine catch, just go out to the bay right down here. It doesn't matter where you are, as long as there's water. Pull up your radial and get the fishing rod, throw it out there, catch yourself a fish. That'll give you a fine catch, and then you can take the fish you caught, which makes this even easier, which I caught a ruby splashtail. Bring it up the trail, cook it here, and once you put the fish on the pan, it should give you a hearty meal. The third commendation I'm going to show you is saluting the pirate lord. This one's also super easy. All you're going to do is you're going to go up the path to Magpie's Fortune, which is the ship that's up here. It is split in 2. Go up the right side here, and we're going to cross the bridge right here. It's faster, in my opinion, doing it this way. Go up the ladder, up the first stairwell, and then you're going to go behind the ladder, grab cannonballs. I've already done it, so there's no cannonballs in there for me. And then you're going to go up here to cannon, load it, fire. That'll give you your commendation. Since we are next to the Magpie, and the Magpie's Fortune is a boat, we're going to do your boat next. This one is also super easy. So from the bottom here, you're going to go to this little tunnel area under the left side of the boat. And cross the bridge down here. And we're going to go up this hill. So this is the one that I was actually recording while I wasn't actually recording audio. So this might be done up here. Yep. So you're going to come to a door that looks like this. Once again, just like you saw me do, slip the lever, it'll open the door or close it, which I did the first time. And we're just going to follow this down and around. Alright, this right here, for new players, this is the capstan. This is not what a capstan does in the actual game, but in this scenario it is. And it's going to lower the bridge. We're just going to keep following the path down here. Brings you to another. This one's the pulley. This shows you how to do it. If you're on keyboard, hold S. I'm not sure actually how to do it. If you're on controller, I don't play on controller. And this should hold it. And as you all can see right there, there is your commendation. So we're gonna row over here to the ship. And then we'll get on to our next commendation. The next commendation we are going to be doing is the Hidden Secrets, which is open the hold of the Magpie's Fortune. This will give you a little bit of gold, and I do believe some doubloons. I already have gold in this because I've been playing for quite a while on this account before deciding to do the videos. So, here we are. This is sort of a two-parter. From the beach here, we're going to go up back to the Magpie's Fortune. You may have noticed the cargo hold when you were doing one of the other commendations, but it is a hatch on the bottom layer that says key needed to unlock. Now there is a key on the island. Simply go up here. I'm going to go up on this side. You can go either side. And then we're going to do a little bit of climbing on the rocks. And when you jump in, it's going to be in the closest corner. Old Sailor's Key. Now simply just get out of the water and go back to the cargo hold. And then simply open the cargo hold just like this. And that'll give you hidden secrets. And then drop down here, grab yourself some free gold. And then, just like that, you're all set. Alright. Our next commendation, not our last, is going to be a storied crossing. In order to unlock this, you have to go throughout the island and find all 10 journals. But not to worry, I'm going to show you where they all are right here. First and foremost, the easiest journal to get to, which being down here on the beach, is going to be over here in the wreckage. And I'm just going to use a sword lunge to get to it. So it's fastest. You're going to head over to the wreckage, and outside the captain's quarters, there's going to be a journal regarding merfolk. These journals are meant to help new players in understanding how things in Sea of Thieves work. Now, let's get on to our next journal. Moving on, our next journal is going to be going from the Pirate Lord down here on the beach. We're going to come up to this waterfall. And y'all might notice there's a little gap. We're going to swim back here, and the next one, which is going to be Sea of the Damned, and this will explain how the Ferry of the Damned works. Now we're going to head on to our third journal. We're not going to be starting down by the Pirate Lord because this one shouldn't be too hard to find. We're going to keep this simple. We're going to go to Magpie's Fortune. And we're going to climb the ladder. And then go up the stairs to where the wheel is. And next to the wheel is going to be, they gave it a name. And now, going through with this one, we're going to head on to our fourth journal. For those of you that are actually following along, which I'd assume that's the reason, you're kind of watching this. From the wheel, we're going to go behind. We're going to go to the mast. We're going to climb up to the crow's nest. And this is where you're going to find the journal, Lost Secrets. Yep, there it is. Alright. Now let's move on to our fifth. We're midway here. Bear with me. Head on to our fifth journal. The next journal is also going to be on the Magpie's Fortune. We're going to go up the first stairwell to our right. And then we're going to go to the south half. And then on your eastern wall, there's going to be 2 barrels. Leaning against the broken barrel is going to be your journal. And it is so far, yet so close. After that, we're going to head on to our 6th journal. For our 6th journal, we're going to be going to the secret hold of the Magpie's Fortune. If y'all are following along, this should already be open. If not, you can go back in the video and find it, which is just this cargo hold. Over here, there's going to be a stool with a journal reading my secret plan. And then exit, and then we'll head on to our next journal. For our next journal, we're going to be going from the Magpie's Fortune. We're going to be going under the ship. And then before crossing the bridge, you should find a ladder. We're going to climb down that, or just jump down. You don't take fall damage. And our journal is going to be over here, Lords of the Sea, which will explain some of your bosses. Now, on to our next journal. Going from our journal down there, we're going to cross the bridge, and we're going to climb to the top of the other island, opposite of the Magpie's Fortune. We're going to bypass the door. We're not going to go there yet. And then we're going to head up the mountain. I believe so. I know it's up at the top. You're looking for a... There we go. Artsy thing on the rock. It's at the very top, which gives you an amazing view of Old Sailor's Isle. And your journal is going to be over here on a cloth. Everybody, for our next journal, we're going to be heading back down the mountain. And we're going to, instead of going past the door, we're going to go into the door, into one of the crates, where you will find the bookmaking camp. Everybody, let's move on to our next journal. For our last journal, we're going to be following the path where the campsite was at your last journal, down to where the rowboat was, and everything should be open since you followed along with the video. And you don't have to do all these in one setting. You can go ahead and do them in 2 different sessions or 3. Just make sure you follow along with the tutorial. Some of this stuff will have to be reopened. But once you get down here where the rowboat was, we're going to take a left to this ladder where the gate is up here, the iron gate. And your journal is going to be against a rock, a ship that fits. And there you have it. That should give you a storied crossing. Now I will see you all back down on the beach with the Pirate Lord. Alright everybody, for our last commendation, because you'll get the other 3 after doing this commendation here, which is Unto the Horizon Reach, the Sea of Thieves. This one's easy. You're going to go back to the beach and talk to the Pirate Lord.
Well now, I say you're as ready as you'll ever be for what's ahead. Allow me to show you the path. The shroud is beginning to part, but you have one more task before your journey continues. You may be ready to sail, but your ship still needs repairs. Go and tend to her wounds.
First, now we're gonna go and patch up our ship. As you can see, the mast is down. First things first, we're going to pull up the mast. And there we need. I've already done this. Okay. Do this the easy way. Gonna lift our anchor. Okay, I bet it's wanting me to patch the mast up entirely. Now, we sail. And it is Maiden Voyage unto the horizon, which is the name of the commendation we're going to be receiving very soon. Now this one does take a little bit of time, but all you're gonna do is you're gonna follow the green flames, and it's gonna take you out of the main voyage to the Sea of Thieves. And then while you're on your way this way, it should show you some of the experiences you're gonna find within Sea of Thieves. And I will tell you about that when they show. Alright, there's one of the bosses you can run into. That is the Megalodon. Easy enough. The Meg does have a lot of HP, but killing the Meg results in Meg meat and some loot spawning. Now, in the actual game, she will attack your ship. Once again, just make sure you're following the green light. That is going to be a skeleton ship. It can spawn in a ship like that, which is a galleon. It can also spawn on a sloop, which is the ship you're on. It cannot spawn in a brig. Go grab yourself some cannonballs. And we're going to fire back. Oh, except I'm going to miss. Twice. 3 times. My goodness. There we go. And when you sink these ships, these will give you loot. Like gems. It will give you storage crates. It will give you chests of all kinds. And then when the water turns black like this, like pitch black, that means the Kraken will spawn. The Kraken will not spawn on AI ships. And all you gotta do to defeat this is just shoot the tentacles with either your gun or your cannons. Either works. The cannons will do more damage, which is a given. And now, we should be off to the Sea of Thieves. There it is, Unto the Horizon. Complete the main voyage. And then after that, you'll get the Adventure Begins, which is completing all the commendations. And then it will give you the last 2, which will give you the Pirate Lord's Jacket and the Magpie Fortune sails. And you're going to get this lovely cutscene, which will show you the game. Show you into the game, I should say. Now each ship will have its benefit, the sloop being the smallest, the brigantine being the mid, and the galleon being the biggest. Alright, that's going to be it for this video. If you all did enjoy, please do me a huge favor. Drop a comment down below, tell me your favorite part, tell me if this was helpful, and drop a like on the video. That tells YouTube that it was a good video. Also drop a subscription, that tells me that you enjoy my content and you'd like me to make more. But without further ado, that's the end of this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.